hope this does not blow my phone down. Hello. Okay. Hello and welcome. Hi. Let me grab my backup scissors. Play my fist so I don't get eaten up. Hello. Hi. Hey, Andale. Hi, Container Crops. How are you guys today? Well, as y'all can tell, I'm out back and got some tomatoes to tend to. This here, this is the large red cherry tomato, and it had a stress fracture. And look at that. Look at all the tomatoes. It had some newbies growing on there, the whole nine. So it was literally all over the place. Good, I'm glad. Hey there. Hey, Newark Gardener. Yeah, so, but no worries. It still has plenty of tomatoes, and you see how tall it is. So, still have plenty of tomatoes, and of course, I can clip off of this. If I was really crazy, I could clip off of this and stick this in the ground, and and you know what it does, Container Crops. It'll go ahead and grow. So I had a piece that I broke the other day. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing well. I am wonderful. I had a piece that I broke the other day. I stuck it back there in some soil, and yay. New tomatoes. Hey, hey, broke farmer. How you doing? Hey, Mari, give thanks. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm looking down. Hey, Starduster, how you doing? I was looking down at my laptop so I can see just in case I miss anything. But I need to trim these tomatoes like really, really bad. I have not trimmed them at all since they've been growing. Yeah, there's a part 1 to the pickled eggs. I'm gonna have to grab the link and put it up there, and I will. I'll grab the link and put it up there so that you can see it, Mari, once this video is over. So but yeah, this happened when I was trying to stake it up. I literally had to create a teepee with the bamboo stakes because they just weren't, like, one was not strong enough. So there are 3 right here on this part of the plant, and then on the other part of the plant that has gone out, look, there are 2 more holding up another side of this large red tomato. Just the large red tomato. There are 5 total stakes. Okay. So yeah, you're welcome, Mari. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, this is what I got when I was trying to stake it up. I realized that it had broken. And so, look, got those, got these, got the little ones, and even more little ones right there that were coming along. So it just, I just went ahead and cut it on off because it was broken already. So I'm gonna sit these to the side so that I can actually take them in and sit them on the counter. Hey, New Art Gardener. Did I say hello to you, New Art Gardener? Hello, if I did not, welcome. So, there's so much in here. And what I wanted to do, see guys, this right here, you can literally take this and you can stick this in some soil and it will grow roots, okay? Yeah, it'll grow roots. But I don't need any more large red cherry tomatoes, so I'm not going to do that. As a matter of fact, I don't think I need any more tomatoes at all. Gardening, listen to Gigi Gardening. Life is good. Life is really good. Life is really good, Broke Farm. I'm glad you recognize it. So anything that is kind of broken already, I'm just getting rid of it. Anything that looks janky, um, yeah, it's got to come off. I don't care about that. You see, Google storage is 71% full. Stop. Leave me alone. I'm on live. Leave me alone, Google. Hey, Erica Taylor. Welcome. How you doing? So in particular, I want to make sure that I just thin this thing out really, because it is a monster. And anything that is growing like in the elbows, like in the joints, right up in there of the plant, you want to make sure that you go ahead and pull it off and allow your plant to be great. And I promise you, if you get your soil right in the beginning, this is what you get. I don't have to do a lot of fertilizer over here at all, because in the beginning, we went ahead and put in chicken manure down in here. We put in some vermiculite, some bone and blood meal, and some alfalfa. And if I remember correctly, that's kind of all we did, is, put that in down here. And that way we got a good start. We got a good medium to start with. But this thing is heavy. It is really, really heavy. Hey, the Fun Reading Club vid. How you doing? Welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. We just trimming tomatoes today. Trimming some of the weight off of this plant because it is really huge and really, really heavy. It's so big. It's so big that it looks like there are two separate plants, but this is all one plant. It's just, went to seaweed. Let me see. I missed your, let me see. I missed what you said. Yeah, welcome, Fun Reading Club. You don't get tomato hornworms? I did last year. I got tomato hornworms last year, and they were eating. I had a red cherry tomato, and I also had some peppers over there, and they were eating my tomato plant and they were eating my peppers. So I found two big ones about that long. They were big, and they were going to town like overnight. My volunteer tomatoes took over my whole raised bed. The others I've been able to stay on top of. Yeah, I have a lot of volunteers that I had to pull up. I missed somebody's comment. I started reading it and I'm trying to see who that was. Yeah, hit thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. I saw that. Yep, got the tomato hornworms. Okay, Gigi, I went and got seaweed from the beach to add to the beds. Girl, see, you be living it up down there. You be living it up. Hey, Veggie Farm, how you doing? We're out here trimming some tomatoes today. Trying to get some of this weight off of this plant. Because this baby is heavy. Super heavy. Let me turn y'all down a little bit so that y'all can see. So I think I'm just gonna kind of really go to town on the bottom of the plant, because I still do definitely want it to get some air down here, make sure that it can breathe well at the bottom of the plant. And there's not a whole lot of fruit at the very bottom of the plant, so I can just take all of that off. I can just take all that stuff off. Like, yeah, it's very tall. Very tall. Yep, you better trim them, girl, because like this one, I didn't realize how much this one had taken over, but it has taken over. And I was telling it was being very disrespectful. Just all over in other people's space. Everything. And I should have been done this, but to be honest, I wanted to see how tall this thing was going to get. I wanted to see if it was going to get to like, 6 foot or 8 foot or whatever. I don't know if it's going to get much taller than it is right now, but I don't know if it's going to get much taller, but it's tall enough as far as I'm concerned. And it's putting out all of these different branches that just makes the plant overall humongous, just all over the place. I literally was pulling it from back over here. It was almost reaching my next bed over there. So they disrespected the okras and the kale. Yeah, like this one, shoot, don't care about nobody. Just rude. Just straight rude. So I'm taking care of her today. She needed to be dealt with. And I'm telling y'all, like, I'm gonna show y'all these tomatoes in a minute, how many are actually down here. It makes no sense. Like, I'm glad about it. I'm happy. I'm happy that it's doing really, really well. And on almost all of these bottom areas, Ola Joe is here. Hi, Ola Joe. Hey, sweet spot. How are you? I was out till after dark trimming tomatoes last night since we got a break in the rain. Yes. No home training, girl. No home training at all. She just don't know how to act. So, yeah, that's a big difference already. A huge difference. So if you have never grown the large red cherry, just know that you're gonna need a large tomato cage, or either you're gonna have to build you a teepee in order to hold these things up. And I'm gonna show y'all in a minute how many are down here when I get a good bit of this trimmed. And I'm telling you, like, there are blooms everywhere. It's like I want to cut some stuff, but then the on closer inspection, I see that it has little flowers. Like here, little flowers. Look at that. It's like every time I look at one and think I'm gonna cut it, I see that there are flowers on the end. So I'm not gonna cut anything that is going to produce fruit. I'm gonna cut the rest so that it can encourage what's left to produce some fruit. Do y'all need to come down here with me? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Let's see. All right, so like that one, look at that. It's gonna produce some fruit down there. Everything else, it needs to come on off of here because this thing is just way too heavy. And they're just like newbies everywhere, literally everywhere. I'm gonna take this part and then let the, yep, little flowers stay there. So this is one side of it. All of this, it shot off from the stem down here. It shot off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 branches right there, just right there. So yeah, so let me let y'all see how much fruit is on this thing. Look at that. And these are the large red cherries, so they'll be turning soon. There are more there. Oh my gosh, those at the bottom, I'm gonna have to go on the other side so y'all can see those. They're big and beautiful. All up under here, all up under there, just more. And they're just more and more budding there. I mean, just, I love this thing. It's going crazy. It drove me crazy a little bit, but I love it still. Let me take y'all around here so that you can see. Oops, I just stepped on my tomatoes. Get them out the way. Let me let y'all see this large cluster down here. And look, on the other side of the plant, there's just more and more. I mean, they're just coming everywhere. This one is fractured also. But look down here. Out of the way, you. Look at these. Can y'all see that? Look at that cluster there. That's a good little bit of tomatoes. I love it. I love it. It is just doing fantastic. So yeah, there's a lot to cut. There is a lot to cut. Like, this thing is just, it just goes on and on and on. I need to tie that one up and see if it's gonna just keep on growing those tomatoes. But yeah. Must be feeding them grits. Oh, no grits this time. Unless they were just sneaking in the pantry on their own. I'm gonna take this. Well, I'm gonna grab another piece of string and then tie that side up. Like, you gotta tie this thing down because it's just everywhere. It's everywhere. And so down here is my pink Brandywine. So you see how different the leaves are? They're a little bit different. Wait a minute. Okay. They're a little bit different than the other tomatoes. So I'm gonna have to stake this one up too. It's trying to fall over. And it's probably gonna give me a little bit bigger tomato. And it's finally starting to show some progress there. It's starting to show a little something. Trying to bloom for me. Oh no, look what happened. I knocked tomatoes down and I crushed them. So there are tomato seeds on the ground. Let me move these. And y'all know them tomatoes gonna be trying to grow right up in there. And I got enough volunteers as it is. So let's see. This is the purple Russian. And let me let y'all, I'm gonna sit y'all in there with the tomatoes. Y'all comfortable? Y'all okay? All right. So this one had a little damage to it. The big one here, something was like not quite right up in there, but the rest of it looks just fine. And see the pretty shape of it? I love it. I love it. That's the purple Russian, supposedly. And it needs to be trimmed as well because those tomatoes are heavy. And this one is growing nicely as well, putting out a lot of fruit on it. So it needs to be trimmed. I don't think anything is quite as crazy as that large red tomato. But I can take all of this off the bottom and just let it put that energy into growing bigger fruit here. Yeah, I could take a little bit from lots of different places. I'm gonna come see y'all comments in a second. I was kind of trying to thin this out a little bit. But yeah, that's a good looking tomato. First time growing that. And put y'all back up. Yeah, that purple Russian has a good look to it. You felt it. Oh, you're planting purple Russians. I want to see it change. I'm so glad to see your Brandywine. I have some, and I had a couple tell me there was no way that was a tomato plant. Hey. Ooh. Can't wait to have ours blooming and fruiting. It's so exciting, Miss Ann. It's so exciting. It is really exciting. Anyone, how much sun should my spinach seedlings get? Hey, TT's Urban Pantry, how you doing? Okay, so about the spinach, what zone are you in? First of all, Mari, give thanks. Because spinach is more, well, most spinach, I'll put it like that, is more of a cold weather crop. And so What grow zone are you in? There are some spinach varieties. Hey, G Mama Grows, how you doing? We cutting tomatoes. We are trimming these doggone tomatoes because the large red cherry just got disrespectful. She just has no manners. She been all over the place. And so I had to trim her. So, uh, you're in zone 6A, so you get a lot of cold. Your spinach should be okay, and 6A should be okay with growing spinach because you don't get like these 90 and 100-degree temperatures that we get, do you? So I mean I've seen people grow it in. Hey, Sunday Backyard Farmer. I have seeing people grow it, and it's sunny there where they live, but it's typically a colder climate in the sun because I, if I tried to start spinach right now, it's just not going to start. But there are a few varieties that will grow in the hot weather. Starduster, did you tell me about a spinach variety that is like hot weather? Was that you? That you can really grow really nicely in the hot temperatures like we have? So that's the White Russian there. Here is my Roma. This is the Roma. The Malabar. Thank you, TLP Gardening Channel. Thank you so much. Malabar. That is exactly what it is. The Malabar spinach. It can take those hot temperatures. And I had some Malabar seeds, but what happened to them? I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. So let me let y'all see my Romas. I like Romas a lot. And so look at them. Can y'all see them? They're growing good. And let me see if I can get down here. There they are. Wait a minute, let me sit this down. Maybe I can show you better. Okay, there you go. There are the Romas. Yep, I like Romas a lot. This is what I would typically go to our flea market, to the sellers out there, to get some Romas during the summertime. So they typically have a really good price on them. So I'll just go out there instead of to the grocery store. The grocery stores get a little weird sometimes with their pricing. But the sellers at the flea market, you can typically get a few good ones. Yeah, Romas are doing good. I need to stake them a little better, I feel like. I feel like I need to stake them better. And see how the leaves are on the Romas as well, Miss Ann? So tell whoever told you that when you grow it, you know it. So they need to grow them some pink Brandywine so that they'll know what they look like, because you know what they look like. I mean, they always get these little extras in the elbow. So you just have to kind of go through and pull those bad boys out of there. Get that out of the middle. Just so that they can get some air up under these plants, because I'm telling you, all of this stuff, it's just a lot. It's a lot to contend with. And I kind of wanted to leave them bushy too, because I just kind of wanted them to protect themselves. Now, let me ask y'all this. There are some, I'm trying to think what I call them. But they are some bugs that have like, why can't I think of the name of those bugs? They bother my tomatoes. And I don't know, I don't see like any damage or anything. So I don't think is that they're like just trying to eat my tomatoes, but they're always there. Let me show y'all something really cute. Look at that, it's turning. Wait a minute, can y'all see? Okay, y'all can see. See, that one's turning there. This is the unicorn tomato plant here, and it's doing all right. It's coming on. It's coming along. It's doing fine. And then over here, this plant over here is the rainbow blend. Let's see if we can see it. That's the rainbow blend over there. So that's the rainbow blend. So I thought it was pretty cute. I can't wait to see if like the unicorn tomato looks really, really different than the rainbow blend. What y'all doing? Broke farmer in here showing out. Hey, Pit Stop. How you doing? Hey, Beauty. How you doing, T? My tags washed off my tomato plants. They still tomatoes, though. Yep, they still tomatoes. They are still tomatoes. I knew I did okay. I was doubtful for a minute there. I had to Google it. Yeah, Miss Ann, you good. You're doing great. You're doing really, really good. Bologna Farmer 76. Hidden Harvest, you're a mess. Bologna Farmer. Ooh. I didn't think it was going to be. I'm in the shade. Thank you. Thank you, T. Hey, hands in the dirt. How you doing? So let me give y'all a view from the other side. So there you go. There's some down there. Ooh, that looks like a little blossom end rot. Yep, that's what that looks like. Let me check everything else. Yep, I think that's what we got. Oh man, that's on some of the aromas. Okay, I'm going to put some Epsom salt down here when I finish the live. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, some tomatoes are falling off all down here, guys, so we're gonna have even more growing, but it's okay because I'm okay with harvesting a lot of tomatoes. Y'all okay with it? I'm fine with it. But let me show y'all, let's see who came in. Hey, Auntie Ellen, how are you doing? I'm glad you're here. Uh, Best Yet Journey, you here? Hello. Hey, Best Yet. I thought I saw Tina say, hey, lady. So, right here, let me show y'all. Right here is where I stuck the tomato. I just stuck this one down there today. But a couple of days ago, I stuck this one down here. And let me show you. Look, what is that? Roots in just a couple of days. So when I say that you can just stick it in the ground, you can stick it in the ground. Anything you clip off of there, you can stick them in the ground and they will grow. Let me show y'all another one. I'll come back to doing all that trimming a little bit later, but let me show y'all another one that I just absolutely love the shape on. Let me see y'all comments. Yep, rooting already. I did that probably like 3 days ago, 4 days ago maybe. And it's rooting already. I said hey to everybody. Okay. Yep, you can just like, if you clip them, Ola Joe, stick them down in the dirt and they will grow root for you and give you some goodies. Okay, so look, this is the P. Robertson tomato. Wait a minute, let me make sure y'all can see because I can't really see y'all. That's the P. Robertson. I'm gonna show you the bigger one. That way you can get a better look at the tomato. That's it. I think the shape of that is so cute. It's almost like the ones that you like see in the magazine or you see on a commercial and they have these really pretty shapes to them. That's what that P. Robertson reminds me of. So it's doing well. Eco Neighbor will stick a plant anywhere. This is actually the bed where I planted all of my cucumbers and some onion. And my cucumbers are coming along. They were really not doing well because I was not feeding them properly. I know I said that before, but I wasn't feeding them properly. And now we have fruit. We have fruit coming. So all they needed was some love. They needed some love. They needed some food. And I wasn't giving them enough. So I went in with some 511 and hey, Elevated Landscapes, how you doing, Cam? Hey, Garden State Gardener, how are you? Yeah, the P. Robertson is so pretty. So how am I applying the Epsom salt? I'm going to dilute it in some water. Hey, Rucker Homestead. So I have a little container over there. It's probably a gallon. So I'll put a 1 tablespoon in that gallon. And then, yeah, I'll water with that. And some more tomatoes over here. So this is my Cherokee Purple. And it just has a little baby on there. Wait a minute. Y'all can see the baby? There is baby. It just has a little baby tomato there for now. And I have no idea what these two are right here. This one is coming along. I have no idea what it is because this is something that Eco Neighbor brought from his friend. He brought about 8 But as you can see, they're doing good. Oh, look, I didn't even see these over here. So yeah, they're doing good. Oh man, blossom end right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go around with y'all, I'm sorry. My allergies are going crazy out here today. I guess cuz I was way up in those tomatoes like that, but going crazy. Um let me see. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go back there and mess with that tomato. I'm scary in certain parts of the yard. Today is a good day to be gardeners. It is absolutely. No, you ain't the only one with these mystery behind tomatoes, because he bought about 8 of them, and I was like, what are they, babe? And he was like, no. He had no clue what these tomatoes were. But his friend put in, I think, like a few hundred, and so Eco went over there to help him. He put in a lot of tomatoes. I don't know what. And we sent him some, what did we send him? The beefsteak. So we sent him some beefsteak tomatoes. And so yeah, I got some more mystery tomatoes over here. I'm about to take y'all to see. I'm gonna take y'all to see some more mystery tomatoes. uh, okay. So now that I have grown the pink brandywine, guess what? When you grow it, you know it. Guess what? Guess what I see? Look at that. Now I don't have to guess too hard. So that's another pink brandywine right there. And this one looked like the rest of them, so I don't know what that is. But it's giving us some, it's giving us some tomatoes though. Look, that might be, I don't know. I don't know what that one is. But look at the shape of it. I don't know. Could be aroma. I don't know for sure though. But there are like, how many down here? 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. So I had, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not letting y'all see. But I had these extras and I just stuck them over here, kind of out of the way of the gate so that they could have somewhere to grow um, without being run over. Yeah. So I stuck those there. I have beefsteak tomatoes. Um, I think I only have one. Let's go find it. Let's go find it. Oh, God. That dog just barks just because it's alive. It's barking at nothing and it's barely alive. So here, okay, this is Eco Neighbor's bed. Y'all remember the bed that Eco Neighbor asked for? This is his bed. And so he stuck some tomatoes off in there. And I'm not sure, these may have come from his friend as well. So that one. And as you can see, there is plenty blooming. So he's about to get some tomatoes over here. And y'all tell him, when y'all see him, tell him that his wife said that he needs to go ahead, if he wants to eat these instead of the worms eating them all up, he needs to go ahead and harvest those. But anyway, back to the tomatoes. He's growing his tomatoes in here too. And got a few coming right there. Not sure what they are, but here is the beefsteak right here. So I've got it over here in a pot. And there were 2 in here, but one didn't make it. And looking at how big this one is, I'm kind of glad the other one just kind of had a successful transition. So these are the beefsteaks. and it's doing just fine. I'm probably going to fill that container because it's not full. So I'm probably going to go ahead and fill it up with some soil. And look right next to it, y'all. This is my pomegranate. Don't ask me what kind of pomegranate it is because I don't know. I have no idea what kind of pomegranate that is. Pits, if you want to send me a piece of your pomegranate. How often do you water your tomatoes? Down here, every day. And I need to pay close attention because I do have that blossom end rot. But you know, it's a common thing, especially when you're in like these really humid conditions. It can happen, but as that's why, you know, I wanted to allow as many to come as possible so that I can get a lot. And if some succumb to any type of disease or whatever, then I'll still be fine. Yeah, I cook the collards. I cook those. Cast a little Epsom salt around the outer part. Yep. I'm doing some Epsom. I'm gonna dilute some Epsom salt and some water. And yeah, this is fun. I can't get to my garden yet. My neighbors are watering for me. Oh, where you get them good neighbors from? Yes, brown recluse and snakes will do what? Okay, hold on. Anyone besides me forgot to hit the like button? Don't be like Best yet. Hit that like button. Oh, I'm here trying to get this tomato knowledge. I'll be honest, all my tomato plants are mixed up now. Listen, you ain't gonna care once they grow to the size that they're supposed to be. The scaredy cat gardeners. Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him just barking like for nothing. Just no reason. No reason at all. Just nothing. And then the they got a bigger dog, right? The big dog, when it first got here, rarely barked. But it's been around those little yappers. And now the big dog wants to bark when we come out. Like, did you grow any squash or zucchini? Did I? Let's find out. I happen to be standing plants right now. So let's see if we can see down here. Uh, oh, look at that. Can you see that? Can y'all see that? Let me make sure no leaves are in the way. Look at that. That one has gotten a nice size. This one's coming along. But yeah, this one is looking like it just has a bunch of male flowers and I don't know. You better do something because you know Gigi will pull you up. But yeah, there's some zucchini. And I really hate that I put this other stuff in there because I really hated I put the other stuff in there because I could have had this bed like literally just full of squash and zucchini, right? Who is it? Hi. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Guys, welcome. Who is it? Welcome. Who is it to the chat? Hey, Kiki, how you doing? Hello, Gold Lion. How you doing? Yes. I wish that I had grown more zucchini. I like zucchini, and so you know, I'll stir fry with it, and I also like I juiced some today So I'm probably going to start more zucchini. And I'm probably going to start squash as well. Yellow, some yellow neck squash, yellow crookneck. I think I have some seeds to that. So I might go ahead and start that. In that way, um, if I had stuck to what I initially thought I was going to do, um, who is it? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It'll grow. It'll grow. That zucchini will definitely grow for you. But I'm gonna hit it with some 511. Hey, BB Globe, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. Good afternoon. Hey, Starduster. I meant Starduster. Stinky Puddle Ranch, how you doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. Lovely hearing your voice. We have you on Bluetooth speaker as we prepare our plants, animals for, oh, wait, for the baseball size. Hold on. Plants, animals for the baseball size. Hail, oh my gosh, and 75 plus winds coming this evening. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is terrible. Um, let me make, hold on. Okay, there you go, Stinky Puddle Ranch. There you go. There you go, my sister. Yeah, so who knows what tomatillos are? It's like a tomato with a little cap on it. I call it their little hat that sits on the top. So anybody know what a tomatillo is? Anybody else? Ground cherries? You have some. Okay. Hey, Hoen and So, and how you doing? Okay. I'm glad you do. So let me show you. You grew some last year too, Starduster and Debbie Epps. Hi, Debbie. How you doing? Welcome. Y'all welcome Debbie Epps. I don't think I've seen Debbie here before. So welcome. So glad to have you. So let me show y'all my tomatillo. You know, they just blooming like they ain't got no fruit yet, but they coming. They coming, guys. All right, y'all see this? That's going to be my purple tomatillos. All of that, you see? All of this. So I had to string it up so it could kind of be out of the way of my peas growing down there. Now, what I was going to say is if I had followed my first mind, I would have just filled this with squash and zucchini instead of putting those purple purple bush beans down there. Now, the purple bush beans are delicious, but I would have probably gotten a tub and grew the purple bush beans in those instead of putting them down here in the ground. And I would have also put my purple tomatillo. Look at it. And I started another one under there because I didn't know how well it was going to do. But look at all of those blooms. Like, this thing is just blooming everywhere. It's blooming everywhere. I did not realize that it was going to get this large. And so I'm really looking forward to having these. I really am. Because that's my first time growing those. And then I have a little baby one that is down there under it because I planted more. I ended up planting more, like 2 more seeds down there just in case something happened to the initial plant. But the initial one is doing just fine. Taz, Dallas Stars hockey fan. Hello. Hi. Welcome, Taz, to the chat, guys. Welcome. Um, no fruit yet. Okay. Yeah, mine is just blooming and no fruit yet. So, but it's looking good. It's looking promising. Let me know how the tomatillos taste. I got some seeds. Okay, I will. I will. This is what I love about living in tropical climate. Exactly. Do you have two plants? You need two for good pollination. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's another one that is growing down there up under it, but it's still, small. It's still small. And did you mean two separate varieties for the tomatillo? How do you mix your 511? I just ordered some as we're on here. Okay, so what I do is, y'all know how wonderful I am with like measuring things and all of that, right? Right? Y'all know? So I use the cap that's on there, and I think like if I pour four of the little caps, that's like 1 tablespoon for me, right? My fantastic measurements. So yeah, I would say get a measuring spoon or measuring cup. Um, and then all you have to do is put like 2 tablespoons in your water jug. So two, maybe 2 gallons, 1 to 2 gallons. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm great with these measurements. Hey, Shioma's Charm, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Good to see you again. Alf need to go to your garden, Tina. I'm I'm a haphazard measurer too. Yeah, I really am. I really am. So yeah, I can't make any excuses for it. Like that is what it is, and yeah. So I'm going to finish up chopping this. You're welcome, Anne. You're welcome. I'm gonna finish up clipping these things, and yeah, hopefully it'll give me some nice, robust fruit. I'm so glad to like. I felt like even if nothing else did well out of here, this cherry, the large red cherry, is gonna do great, and it's gonna make up for everything else. Um, I just don't want to think that much when it comes to measuring. Haven't killed anything yet. I haven't either. I've killed a lot of stuff, but like with the 511, I haven't killed anything with the 511. Using the 511, everything is doing better. Everything does great using the 511. So I figure if everything is doing great, then my measurements are pretty good. Oh, so y'all want to see the I'm gonna go and let y'all go about y'all's day, but let me show y'all the stuff that I planted the other day. Y'all remember? Cleaned up this little area. That's the pineapple sage. See, it's still pretty. I didn't destroy anything. That's a cayenne. This is the shishito right there. And that's the purple bell pepper. And these over here, I think that second one right there, y'all see the dragonfly sitting there? I love dragonflies. They're so pretty and so unique looking. So the one the dragonfly is sitting on, that is, I believe, a jalapeno, I believe. And then the others are like this one. I am almost certain that this one and a couple of those are like bell peppers, like colored bell peppers. And then over here in this area here, I planted some red basil down here. I planted sunflowers, like 3 different sunflowers on this side. Along the back wall over there, I planted some beans, like some bush beans over there. And I also planted some red pepper and something else. I forgot. So, yeah, I planted a number of seeds over there. So that's why you really don't see anything. But I'm really happy with that. Oh, and Starduster 2, are you still there? Are you still there, Starduster 2? Let me show you. Hey, Farmer Q, how you doing? Hello, hello, Roots. Roots to a Garden. Hello. Hi and welcome. Yeah, y'all saw the dragonfly? I eyeball it on a 5-gallon bucket and be like, yeah, that's about right. Exactly. Exactly. I'm a good filler outer with measuring. I feel it out. Yeah. Hey, C. Thomas, how you doing? Yep. That's pretty much it. That's how it goes. That's how it goes with the measurements. My 7-year-old was naming all the dragonflies this morning. That's so cute. Oh man. Thank you, Audible. Okay. That's too cute. Starduster, you here? Okay, there you are. Hi, Starduster. I'm glad you're still here. So, I'm good, C. Thomas. Thank you. I wanted to show you, Starduster. Look at what you sent me. Hmm. Who's that? Look how pretty that is. Yep. She was like the size of my hand, and look now. Yep. That hibiscus. That hibiscus. Starduster reached out to me and was like, you got one of these hibiscus? And I was like, girl, no. Like, what you got in mind? So, yeah, it's growing so pretty. And yeah, so I'm definitely not afraid of it growing really large because I always buy the hibiscus to make tea anyway, the roselle, yeah. That's a roselle hibiscus. That's what it is. So I tend to buy it all the time anyway. So let me get my water, y'all. Let me grab me some water. I know I'll be all over the place. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, go on about your business now, B. Or whatever you were. Q, check your email, man. Oh, girl, I appreciate you, Starduster. I appreciate you so much adding to my garden. I have some seeds. Let's see. I have some seeds I can't wait to plant. Hibiscus is good for high blood pressure too. Growing it for my hubby. Exactly. Exactly. Finally got my roselle to germinate. Awesome. I have to teach you how to can roselle jelly. Okay, girl. I ain't never done it. It's hotter than little sister out here. Not that a little sister. Them groceries. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Need some rain, but no storm. Yeah, listen, I'll take either one. At this point, I don't think we haven't had rain at all. I want to say like 2 weeks now. So yeah, it's hotter than a little sister out here too. Y'all too funny. So I'm gonna let y'all go so y'all can chill out and enjoy y'all family and have a great day. That little sister be listen motorcycle fast, okay? She be super fast. Um, Hands of the dirt. I wish you could see some rain. I'm in Houston. Ooh, it's been raining for days. I'm running out. Dropping seeds in between drops. Yep. Girl, listen, sometimes I be out there in the rain. I almost messed up my phone not too long ago because I was out in the rain. I was like, I thought this thing was supposed to be waterproof. Y'all lied. Y'all just lying about these phones. Telling me I can't charge my phone probably for a few hours, and it ended up being 12 hours. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Okay. I didn't think I was crazy. I didn't think I was crazy. Let's see. Storms moving through here in zone 6A Midwest. Be safe. Whew. What you talking about, Willis? It feels good getting rain on until those drops get too fat. Right. So, I don't mind gardening in the rain. I'll actually purposely do it when it gets to the middle of the summer. Thank you, Bessie, for dropping that merch link. When it gets to the middle of the summer, honey, listen, I purposely garden in the rain because it's overwhelming. It's just too much. It's too much to be outside when it's just blazing like that. So, yeah. Out there doing the rain dance. Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this heat because it's hot. I'm gonna get out of this heat, and I'm gonna go in and sit in the AC. Oh, I got another one for y'all. I'm gonna wait until I get my soil ready before I do it, but I'm gonna go back live again in a few days because I'll tell y'all then. Oh, I tell y'all then. Oh, I'm so excited because this is my first time it actually happened for me. So, yay. Guys, thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys coming in, and take care of yourselves, take care of your families. Blessings to y'all. Remember, when you grow it, you know it. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do in your garden. We do what we want to do in our garden. We keep it nice. We keep it cute. We keep it neat. We go out there and trim what we need to trim when we need to trim it. And we have fun doing it. Have fun doing it. All right. A juice live. A juice live. I might think about that. I might think about that one day. I'll think about that. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. Much love to you all. Hit that like button. Thank you, Andy. Go ahead and hit that like button. And I will talk to you guys on the next video. Take care.